Let these quiet moments with God steady your spirit, calm your thoughts, and renew your weary heart. Find a comfortable place to sit or lie down. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes, and breathe deeply as you connect with God in this quiet moment. Allow the noise of the day to fade as you settle into this gentle space of rest. With each slow breath, imagine God's peace flowing over you like calm water, softening the tension you've carried. Let your mind release the worries that cling so tightly, trusting that God is holding what feels too heavy for you to manage alone. Feel His nearness surrounding you with steady compassion, reminding you that you are safe, seen, and deeply loved. As you breathe, picture His light filling the places within you that feel tired or uncertain, bringing clarity where confusion once lived. Rest here, knowing God meets you with tenderness and unwavering strength. Let your breath settle into a natural, unhurried rhythm, easing the tension that has followed you through the day. As the quiet around you deepens, allow your thoughts to soften and drift without pressure or expectation. Become aware of God's steady nearness, meeting you with patience and calm in this gentle space. Picture His presence like a peaceful shoreline, receiving every restless wave within you and smoothing what feels unsettled. There is no need to hurry or strive here. Let your heart open at a pace that feels honest and unforced. God understands the weight you carry, even the parts you've never spoken aloud. With each slow breath, imagine His strength filling the places where your own feels worn. Let this growing stillness remind you that you are not walking alone, for God is guiding you with compassion and inviting your spirit to rest in His steady care. Let the quiet around you deepen as your breath settles into a steady, gentle rhythm. Notice the thoughts that have followed you through the day, not to hold them tighter, but to recognize how much you've carried. As you rest here, picture God's presence settling over your heart like a calm, steadying weight, easing what feels tense or uncertain. You don't need to force anything in this moment. Simply allow the stillness to meet you exactly where you are. Imagine God's peace moving slowly through the places inside you that feel strained or unsettled, softening what has grown tight and lifting what has felt too heavy. Let your thoughts drift like leaves on quiet water, carried by a strength far greater than your own. God is not asking you to solve anything right now. He is inviting you to breathe, to release, and to trust that He is working gently in ways you cannot yet see. Notice how your spirit begins to settle as you ease into this moment without pressure or expectation. Let your breath move gently, steadying what feels uncertain within you. Bring your attention to the quieter corners of your heart, the places you often keep tucked away. Imagine God's presence moving through those hidden spaces like a soft, warm light, revealing what needs care and offering comfort where you feel worn. There is no need to rush or force anything here. Allow calm to rise slowly, the way morning light spreads across still waters. God understands every unspoken concern and every ache you carry, even the ones you struggle to name. With each breath, picture His peace, smoothing the rough edges of your thoughts and easing the tension that lingers in your mind. Let this stillness become a gentle refuge where you can release what weighs you down and receive the strength God offers with unwavering love. In this gentle stillness, let your heart soften as you acknowledge the weight you've been carrying, not to hold it tighter, but to recognize how deeply it has pressed on your spirit. Picture God's hands supporting what feels too heavy for you alone, steady and sure. Imagine His peace flowing like a slow, calming river, smoothing the anxious places within you and bringing clarity where your thoughts have felt tangled. You don't need to understand every step ahead or have every answer in place. Simply rest in the truth that God is already working in the spaces you cannot see. Feel His compassion meeting you in the tender corners of your soul, reminding you that nothing about your journey is hidden from Him. With each breath, let your spirit lean into His strength, trusting that He is guiding you with patience and unwavering love. Allow this calm to settle deeply within you. Here, in God's calming presence, allow the tension within you to slowly unwind as your breath settles into a steady rhythm. Notice the places inside you that feel tight or overworked, and let each inhale bring a gentle sense of release. Picture God's peace resting over your heart like a soft, warm blanket, easing the strain of thoughts that have pressed too heavily against your spirit. You don't need to carry every burden at once. God meets you with patience, taking what feels overwhelming and holding it with steady hands. Imagine His light moving through the worn or uncertain places within you, bringing warmth where coldness lingered and clarity where confusion once settled. With each breath, feel your grip on fear loosen, making room for the assurance that God is guiding you with unwavering love. Let this moment become a quiet sanctuary where your heart can rest, supported and deeply understood. With each slow breath, let your heart ease into a deeper awareness of God's steady presence surrounding you. Feel the quiet begin to soften the thoughts that have been pulling you in too many directions, giving your spirit room to breathe again. Picture God's peace moving gently through the places inside you that feel worn or unsettled, bringing a sense of grounding where uncertainty has lingered. There is no need to rush toward clarity or force your mind into stillness. Allow this moment to unfold at a pace that feels natural and kind. Imagine God's strength rising within you like a calm, steady tide, lifting the weight of worries you've carried alone for too long. Sense His compassion meeting you in the tender spaces of your soul, reminding you that you are held with unwavering care. Let this quiet assurance settle deeply, guiding your spirit with wisdom and gentle love. As peace begins to rise within you, let your thoughts settle into a gentler rhythm, free from the pressure to sort everything out at once. Notice how the quiet around you creates space for your spirit to breathe again. Trust that God is already tending to the concerns that weigh on your heart, working with a steady faithfulness that doesn't rush or overlook a single detail. Picture His presence like a warm, soft glow moving through the places inside you that feel worn or uncertain, bringing comfort where heaviness has lingered. With each slow breath, imagine your grip on fear loosening, making room for the calm God offers so generously. You don't need to chase clarity or force answers. Simply rest in the assurance that God understands every layer of your journey. Let His compassion surround you with steady care, guiding your heart toward quiet trust and gentle strength. Let your heart settle into this quiet space as your breathing finds a calm, steady rhythm. Feel the weight of lingering thoughts begin to soften, not by force, but by allowing God's gentle nearness to meet you here. Picture His presence resting over you like a peaceful evening sky, easing what has felt heavy and giving your spirit room to breathe again. You don't need to push anything away or strive for perfect stillness. Let this moment unfold naturally, meeting you exactly where you are. Imagine God's compassion moving through the tired corners of your soul, lifting what feels burdensome and soothing what has been strained. With each slow breath, sense your grip on worry loosening, making space for quiet assurance to rise within you. Let this silence become a tender place where healing begins, trusting that God is working gently in the depths of your heart. As you rise from this moment of stillness, carry with you the peace God has begun within you. You don't have to hold every thought or solve every burden at once. God walks with you, guiding your steps with clarity and surrounding your heart with steady compassion. If this time of quiet helped you breathe a little easier or feel a little lighter, know that you're not alone. There is a whole community here walking this journey of faith, hope, and healing with you. May God's calm rest over your mind, His strength steady your spirit, and His love remind you that you are deeply held. Thank you for spending this moment with me. If this brought you peace, feel free to share your experience in the comments. Your words may bless someone else who needs encouragement today. Until we meet again, May God's gentle clarity guide you, and may His presence stay close to your heart.